I'm leaving Channel Makers. Yes, this isn't clickbait. I am leaving Channel Makers.
There you have it. The last best true YouTube guru is out of the game. Nate Black, if you don't know who he is the person behind the YouTube channel Channel Makers, a channel that teaches us all up-to-date, tested strategies behind YouTube growth. And he is quitting for personal reasons, which I'm sure is perfectly valid. But he did open up my eyes and made me realize a few things about becoming a content creator on YouTube. There was a time 3 years ago where everyone seemed to be teaching how to grow a YouTube channel thanks to us being in lockdowns, and channels that managed to cash in grew significantly. Suddenly, they were seeing hundreds of thousands of views and gaining thousands of subscribers a day. It was a time where nothing can go wrong if you touch on that topic. But I knew that that niche was never meant to be everlasting. It was always going to end someday because there's only so much you can talk about how to grow a YouTube channel. And that time has finally come because no one is interested in starting a YouTube channel anymore. Whatever needs to be said has already been said. I have been watching many YouTube gurus, mainly because I was learning from them how to create videos that work. But because of that, I inevitably learned a few patterns that YouTube gurus have and why only one type of YouTuber is going to move on to become more than just a YouTube guru. So I managed to group a few YouTube channels together that I think have at least one thing in common. The first group of YouTube channels are Catherine Manning, Film Booth, and of course, Channel Makers. Those three channels were all very good YouTube gurus. Any videos they pump out about growing a YouTube channel gets tons of views easily. And not to forget, they are all very high quality too. These three are extremely smart. They have their own unique way of teaching that just relates to their viewers. However, three of them also got burnt out at some point, so they all share the same fate. But what they succeeded was they noticed the whole YouTube growth niche will not last long, so they pivot fast. Catherine Manning has already left the niche and she started vlogging. Her views dropped dramatically, but she restarted anyways and she managed to get out of the niche after a long time. Film Booth, he has already cut down on the number of videos he is creating and he switched his focus on building his course and email listing. He also started a separate channel that focuses on making money on YouTube, and that is something he mentioned he has a lot of interest in doing. Channel Makers, or rather Nate Black, has probably burnt out several times, but he couldn't pivot to different topics because, believe it or not, he doesn't actually run Channel Makers. He is actually hired as the face of Channel Makers. And I am just as surprised as you are. But since he left, he started his own YouTube channel and already has a decent amount of subscribers. Extremely happy for him. So these three know that YouTube growth is not going to be a forever niche, and they have moved on to other projects after building their presence. I think it is a super difficult decision, but nevertheless it made sense. The second group of channels are channels like vidIQ and Nick Nimmin. What these two channels have in common is they have established themselves as the go-to channel for any latest updates on YouTube changes, such as algorithm changes or monetization changes. They are extremely reliable when it comes to giving correct and up-to-date information, and often do it in a very quick manner as well. And to be honest, I don't think they can pivot to another topic even if they want to. So they are better off creating products and services to try and get the most out of the views. The issue with covering the latest headlines is you need to select the best niche. In this case, the niche of YouTube changes is not very interesting. It is way too deep and you do not expect YouTube to change every week or every month. And they rely too heavily on something that isn't too frequent, which impacts on the videos they can pump out. I'm sure you might have noticed that they pump out very similar content frequently. Covering the latest news is not bad. In fact, MKBHD did it really well. His niche is in tech, but because tech is moving so fast and tech now covers so many things, from smartphones to electric vehicles to gaming consoles, he's able to create a lot of content around it. MKBHD is not in a position where he's chasing news to create content. New tech is coming out so frequently that he can't run out of content. So think about what sort of broad topics you want to cover so that you do not run into the trouble of running out of topic ideas. The third group of YouTube channels are channels like Annie Dubé and Chris Barros. For these two channels, I actually feel for them. They are the type of channels which I would label overnight success. Of course, they are not really overnight success. What I meant is there was a moment where they created 2 or 3 viral videos and now they're struggling to replicate the same success again. They are the type of channel where they could not capitalize and ride the momentum to continuously grow their channel. For Annie Dubé, I have been following her since 2020 and she's one of those channels that made it big during the lockdown. Right now, her views have dropped significantly and it is not really a good sign considering how many subscribers she has. She is still pumping out YouTube related content, although to be fair, she did try shifting to vlogging but that did not work out for her, so she went back to what originally made her channel big. For Chris Barrows, he hit it big early this year thanks to his challenges videos where he tries something and reports the results. But looking at his channel, he went viral for the wrong reason because let's be frank here, how many challenges videos can you keep creating to keep your viewers entertained? Chris has tried other types of videos, but it never took off for him, it seems. You know, I really feel for this too, because when they have videos that are hitting 500,000 views, you would think that this is the start of something big. And to have that taken away and make them feel like they are starting all over again, it is really harsh. My advice to you is, if you want to create a video that you think is trending, make sure you are ready to follow it up with dozens of videos after. I think it is a lot more painful to have one viral video than followed by multiple videos that gives you only hundreds of views. That would be very demotivating for sure. The fourth group are new channels I found, Nate Wealth and Jack Craig. These 2 channels are special because they are killing it with less than 20 videos and their niche is in YouTube growth. Nate Wealth, his first video already generated hundreds of thousands of views, which is absolutely crazy. Jack Craig, he's already on his way to hitting his first million views and almost all his videos generated hundreds of thousands of views. I would call these 2 channels special because they showed that people are still interested in YouTube growth topics. However, the videos that they produce have one common theme. Their videos are all about doing things the easy way, almost like a shortcut. Take Nate Wealth for example. His popular videos are about making money fast on YouTube, getting viral videos to get easy views. And Jack Craig, his thumbnail pretty much says you can start making hundreds or thousands of dollars in just 30 to 100 days. Now, I'm not a fan of this type of content because they always remove an important piece of information, like they may already have a large following on other social media platforms, for example. But it goes to show that people are generally lazy and want the easy way out to make easy money. So those are the 4 groups I find interesting. They're all YouTube gurus and they all have their own methods in delivering their content. And if there is one point that I can take away from these YouTube gurus that I can share with you right now, it is that no matter what niche you are in, the key success to becoming a content creator is personality. What I learned is no matter how good your skills are, no matter how smart you are at something, it is not as powerful as having your own unique personality that defines you as a content creator. When Nate Black left Channel Makers, I immediately subscribed to his personal channel because I am interested in knowing what's next for him, even if it is not going to be related to YouTube growth. I think a good content creator is able to create a community with their viewers, and when that happens, they can quite easily jump to different topics and niches. That's because the viewers are there for them. It is not so much what the content creator has to say about a certain topic. The viewers are drawn to the content creator in the first place. And that to me is what being a content creator is all about. To build up that persona online definitely takes time, but it is necessary, which is why I believe going viral too early before you have the chance to build it up can end up backfiring. So the next time you work on your next video, try and spare a bit of time to have a personal conversation with your viewers. If you have an 8 minutes long video, maybe use 1 minute to open up yourself and share your thoughts openly. But yeah, anyways, that's what I want to share with you in this video, and I hope you enjoyed the analysis. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.